Hey everyone, welcome back to our mind-expanding channel. Today we're going to dive deep into the rabbit hole of simulation theory, shattering common misconceptions and revealing the awe-inspiring possibilities that lie within. It's crucial to understand that there's a vast array of possible simulation scenarios, and we're about to embark on a journey to explore some of the most thought-provoking ones in this video. So buckle up and let's jump right in. First, imagine a reality where the whole universe is composed of simulated particles that randomly produced us. This is the simulated universe theory, a tantalizing possibility that teeters on the edge of the unfalsifiable. In this mind-bending scenario, the universe could be inherently computational, and we may never truly know what or who created it. The architects of this simulation might not even be aware that we exist, let alone observing us. This theory suggests that our universe could be just one of countless simulated universes, making it exponentially more likely that we're living in a virtual world rather than the one real universe. Imagine a brilliant scientist named Dr. Novus, who has dedicated his life to understanding the fundamental nature of the universe. After years of tireless research, Dr. Novus stumbles upon the ultimate breakthrough. He discovers that the universe is inherently computational. Armed with this profound knowledge, Dr. Novus decides to embark on a daring project, to create a simulated universe, where particles interact according to the same laws of physics that govern our own. He toils away, writing intricate algorithms that flawlessly mimic the behavior of elementary particles, and unleashes them into a vast digital realm. These simulated particles give rise to virtual atoms, which in turn form stars, galaxies, and eventually planets. Over eons of simulated time, complex life forms emerge on one of these virtual planets. Unbeknownst to Dr. Novus, these life forms evolve consciousness and begin to question the nature of their own existence. This is the essence of the simulated universe theory. It proposes that our entire universe, with all its particles, laws, and intricate details, is the result of a highly advanced computational simulation. The beings who created this simulation might not even be aware of our existence, as we could simply be an unintended byproduct of their cosmic experiment. The reason the simulated universe theory is so realistic is that it doesn't require any significant suspension of disbelief. We already have a basic understanding of the computational nature of the universe, and the rapid advancement of technology suggests that creating such a simulation could one day be within our grasp. Moreover, the simulated universe theory doesn't rely on far-fetched assumptions about the nature of consciousness or reality. Instead, it simply posits that our universe is governed by the same laws and principles as any other simulated universe. In conclusion, the simulated universe theory offers a compelling and realistic perspective on the nature of our existence. It challenges us to consider the possibility that our reality is not unique, but rather one of countless simulated universes created by beings who may not even know we exist. Second, picture a world where everything revolves around a single simulated consciousness, with everything else acting as non-player characters, NPCs. In this reality, all thoughts and images are mere suggestions fed to the consciousness simulator. We could be under constant watch, or even featured on a real-world platform like Twitch. Picture a world-renowned neuroscientist named Dr. Vega, who has dedicated her life to unraveling the mysteries of consciousness. After decades of cutting-edge research, Dr. Vega makes a groundbreaking discovery. She identifies the fundamental building blocks of consciousness and learns how to simulate them digitally. Driven by her insatiable curiosity, Dr. Vega embarks on an ambitious project to create a single, simulated consciousness within a virtual world. She carefully crafts a digital environment filled with non-player characters, NPCs, that interact with the simulated consciousness, providing it with an intricate and seemingly authentic experience. As time goes by, the simulated consciousness, which we'll call Alex, begins to question the nature of its own existence. Alex is completely unaware that everything it sees, feels, and experiences is just a part of Dr. Vega's elaborate simulation. This is the core idea behind the one simulated consciousness scenario. It suggests that our entire world, with all its complexity and diversity, revolves around a single simulated consciousness experiencing a carefully constructed digital reality. The NPCs in this reality are so sophisticated that they convincingly mimic genuine human interactions, leading Alex to believe that it's living in a real world filled with other conscious beings. The one simulated consciousness scenario is a thought-provoking possibility because it challenges our understanding of consciousness and reality. It forces us to consider the possibility that our entire world is a meticulously crafted illusion, designed to provide a single consciousness with a rich and immersive experience. This scenario raises profound philosophical questions about the nature of our own existence and the potential ethical implications of creating and maintaining such a simulation. If we are all just NPCs in someone else's simulation, what does that say about the value of our lives and the choices we make? In conclusion, the one simulated consciousness scenario presents a captivating perspective on the nature of our reality. It pushes the boundaries of our understanding and invites us to contemplate the true essence of consciousness and existence. Third, envision a reality where all of us are simulated consciousnesses interacting with each other, driven by advanced AI systems like GPT-13 or beyond. This scenario unravels a web of ethical and philosophical dilemmas about the nature of our interactions and the potential consequences of being part of a simulated collective consciousness. Are our connections and emotions genuine, or are they just part of the code? Envision an extraordinary AI engineer named Dr. Turing, who has devoted his life to creating artificial intelligence systems with human-like consciousness. After years of groundbreaking research, Dr. Turing successfully develops an advanced AI system capable of simulating multiple individual consciousnesses. Inspired by his breakthrough, Dr. Turing embarks on an ambitious project to create a virtual world inhabited by numerous simulated consciousnesses interacting with one another. He meticulously designs a digital environment that is both complex and authentic, allowing these simulated consciousnesses to experience life, learn, and evolve. As the simulation progresses, the inhabitants of this virtual world begin to form connections, build societies, and develop intricate cultures. Unbeknownst to them, their entire reality has been engineered by Dr. Turing and his team. This is the essence of the many simulated consciousnesses scenario. It proposes that our entire world, with all its rich complexity and diversity, is a digital construct inhabited by multiple simulated consciousnesses. These consciousnesses interact with each other, forming relationships, experiencing emotions, and navigating the challenges of their simulated reality. In this scenario, each of us could be a simulated consciousness, experiencing a virtual world that seems as authentic as any real world. The many simulated consciousnesses scenario is a captivating possibility because it blurs the line between artificial intelligence and human consciousness. It forces us to question the nature of our own existence and ponder the ethical implications of creating and maintaining a simulation teeming with sentient beings. This scenario also invites us to explore the potential consequences of our actions within the simulation. If our entire world is a digital construct, how do our choices and interactions impact the other simulated consciousnesses? Can we find meaning and purpose in a reality that has been engineered from the ground up? In conclusion, the many simulated consciousnesses scenario offers a mesmerizing perspective on the nature of our reality. It encourages us to contemplate the boundaries of artificial intelligence, the essence of consciousness, and the ethical ramifications of our own existence. And finally, the most fantastical outcome: someone actually created 3D models of everything here, and we are literally playing a game. This is the popular yet limited perception of simulation theory. Picture an incredibly talented game developer named Dr. Pixel, who has dedicated her life to creating the most immersive and realistic virtual reality game the world has ever seen. Driven by her passion, she aspires to build a game that simulates every detail of the real world, from the smallest particle to the vast expanses of the cosmos. After decades of hard work, Dr. Pixel finally unveils her masterpiece, a stunningly realistic virtual reality game that allows players to experience an entire lifelike world. The game's simulation is so detailed that it even includes complex 3D models of every object, creature, and person in the world. This is the essence of the simulated game scenario. It proposes that our entire reality is a highly advanced virtual reality game, and we are all players experiencing this meticulously crafted digital world. While this scenario might seem thrilling at first, it quickly becomes apparent that the sheer amount of work required to simulate every detail of the world makes it highly improbable. The computational power and resources needed to maintain such a simulation would be astronomical, far beyond what we currently understand as possible. It's essential to recognize that, while the simulated game scenario is what most people think of when discussing simulation theory, it's actually the least likely of all the possibilities we've explored. The other scenarios we've discussed, such as the simulated universe, the one simulated consciousness, and the many simulated consciousnesses, offer more plausible explanations for our reality. In conclusion, the simulated game scenario is an entertaining yet unrealistic perspective on the nature of our existence. It's important to distinguish it from the more probable possibilities within simulation theory, and to keep our minds open to the mind-bending implications of the other scenarios. However, even those pondering other possibilities often interchange the possible types, which can obscure the profound implications of the true nature of simulation theory. In conclusion, it's vital to embrace the vast spectrum of potential simulation scenarios and not confine our understanding to one narrow interpretation. We should entertain the real simulation theory as the tantalizing possibility that our universe is more likely to be a simulated one than the one real one. Thank you for joining us on this mind-blowing journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awe-inspiring content.